Let me see here.
No,
Let's see how we gonna do this.
You know that.
It's on you. What's your name?
We're going down, everybody. Give me that seat, please, bro.
Come on, what you doing? I'm waiting on Bree. She just took it.
Hey, what's happening, everybody?
There you go.
So glad to see y'all join me here today. So glad to see y'all here. I have a very, very, very important message to give. I had an epiphany. I had an epiphany.
Speak on it now.
Let it go.
None of the people in the room know what I'm about to say. You know what I'm saying? They just in here playing cards and kicking shit. You know what I mean? None of them have an idea what I'm about to say. But I would suggest that they all follow my instructions so they could keep up with the message. All right, so there's a lot of shit going on with us, you know, as a people, as a community, as a generation or generations. And we've been doing a lot of asking how we can find a way to get reparations. All right, well, I don't know, man. Maybe my ego, man. Maybe it's just my audacity. Maybe it's just the conceited nature of my spirit. But I don't like asking a motherfucker for shit.
Sure don't.
So, be that as it may. And mind you, I don't always say the right things the right way
You human.
to the right people at the right time to where they can find adequate understanding without feeling threatened and intimidated. But that ain't my fault, bro. I don't care if you don't like what I'm saying or how I'm saying it, or if it come off to you abrasive, or if you are defensive, or if you have found a way to be offended by what I'm saying and it don't suit you. I don't care about that. This what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to Google Lloyd's of London. Lloyd's of London. I want y'all to Google Lloyd's of London. LLOYD''S of London. Lloyd's of London.
I got it.
I want y'all to Google Lloyd's of London.
What's that? I got it.
Would you please read the Wikipedia of Lloyd's of London?
It's a Lloyd's of London is an insurance and reassurance market. So basically, it's an insurance company.
I will keep reading.
Bet. It's located in London.
Located in London.
Which is the United Kingdom.
All right.
Unlike
UK.
most of its competitors in the industry, it is not an insurance company. Rather, Lloyd's is a corporate body governed by the Lloyd's Act in 1871.
All right.
And subsequent act of Parliament. It operates as a partially, what's this word right here, Tim?
Show it to me.
That M word right there.
He said, what's this word right here, too?
Mutualized.
Mutualized marketplace.
All right.
Wait a
Oh,
minute, it's important information.
what you say?
Mutualized marketplace within which multiple finances, backers, all right, group and syndicate. What are we getting to?
All right.
What are we getting to?
All right, look. Right? Hold up.
Big words.
Hold up. Look. So basically, what you just heard him read was Lloyd's of London is an insurance company and a financial institution, otherwise known as a bank, a lending institution. Now, whoa. Next thing, Google
What's up?
Lloyd's of London net worth.
I'm doing it right now. Right as we speak.
Right.
Net worth, I got it.
What's the net worth?
Please don't tell me trillion.
52.8 billion.
Oh, okay.
52.8 billion on Lloyd's of London.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, well, look. Here's the kicker.
Woo!
Lloyd's of London, guess how they began on the road to these $52 billion that they're worth now. Guess how they became rich and prosperous.
How they do it?
COVID.
How they do it?
How? Tell me something.
The very day Lloyd's of London became a lucrative entity, the very day Lloyd's of London became rich, happens to be the same day that the first ship made it to America
You talking
full
about
of slaves
slaves?
from Africa.
He's spitting the facts, y'all. Stop playing. Going crazy in the stool.
So London.
The first ship, they insured the boats.
No, that's crazy.
They insured the cargo, which were the slaves.
Slaves.
Dang.
Ancestors.
They insured the salaries of the people who were on the boat to watch, capture, and control the slaves.
That's wild.
What?
And over the course of slavery, they continued to insure boats so they could have resources to go back and forth from London to America, all the way from Portugal all the way over to Africa and make it back with us. And if a slave were to die,
What happened?
they were treated like stolen cargo. If a slave were to die on the way from Africa to here, they insured these slaves and paid the person who got the slaves
Like some property.
for a loss of property.
So you tell
Just like if your car get totaled.
So they profited off.
So they profited off of slavery. They made 52, they are worth $52 billion.
52.8.
$52.8 billion off of slavery.
Wait a minute.
I need 200 occasions.
Wait a minute.
Whoa.
Wait. I need you to Google something else.
What we got?
I need you to Google. Wait a minute.
What we got?
I need you to Google Lloyd's of London's top clients.
It's scary.
Don't tell me with Trump. People.
Man, it bigger than them. This shit bigger than them. We talking about the people. We talking about the people who actually funded Christopher Columbus and them.
Okay.
You dig what I'm saying? We talking. It's bigger than Trump. It's bigger than that. It's bigger than that. Come on, man.
I don't know none of these people.
Who they top clients?
All right, look, I'm gonna have Messiah step in and read this for me. We got Messiah on the panel tonight.
Come on.
He's finna read it for you. Just read the first
first
one.
one?
Yeah, the first one.
Alright, let me click first.
Brief intermission. Here we go. Number one.
Betty Grobble's legs.
There it
What's that?
goes.
I saw that.
This. Hey, look. Check this out. These are people that you may not recognize. These are brands that you may not recognize for two reasons. One, because they may be in the UK, and two, because they may be a distributor of brands that you find more familiar.
20th Century Fox.
20th Century Fox.
No way.
20th Century Fox. Who else?
Touching on
That deal with David Beckham and Tim. You know,
David Beckham.
it. Whoa.
It got his name on there. It just said where it was insured. Batty Grable's legs that's associated with David Beckham. Who else?
Satellites.
Who? Satellites. All right, who else? Let me read. Let me see, man.
Derbyshire.
Tom Jones's chest hair. cars, Santa's beard. Who else? Okay, look, bottom line. This is what I got to say to you, Lloyds of London. This is what I got to say to you. Hey, look, man. Speaking as a descendant of slaves that you insured for slave masters to take us away from our native land, bring us over here, strip us of all of our heritage, strip us of all of our language, our religions. I think the descendants of those slaves deserve at least 10% of that company. And I think if you fail to respond, if you fail to respond, I think then we just gonna have to go after all of your top clients. David Beckham, I think you need to talk to Lloyds of London. 20th Century Fox, y'all need to talk to Lloyds of London.
They talking. They don't want.
Hey, look, I don't want to just seem like a motherfucker who on Instagram talking crazy with a hat tilted sideways on live and ain't really get. So therefore, listen, there will be a formal letter. There will be a formal letter put together by my attorneys. I will be submitting it on behalf of the descendants.
That's right.
And everybody watching this, if you black and you want reparations, get behind me, man. Come on, man.
Hey, shoot, man, I'm right here.
We finna go get them motherfucking money.
Wait a minute.
We finna go get them motherfucking money.
Make a line.
We finna go get them motherfucking money.
Everybody get a line. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We finna go get them motherfucking money. We ain't gotta ask nobody for shit. We ain't gotta ask nobody for shit. We finna go get them motherfucking money. Now, that's the end of the message. But before I go, it's important that I say, my catalog doper than 50.